We're now presenting you on behalf of the We the People family who were unable to be here. We sort of found this. We know if you wanted to see an original copy of the Declaration, you would go to the Library of Congress. We know there's another one in England, that we sent to King George. And we know there are a few other, and rummaging around, we found this other Declaration of Retirement. So, and as all declarations are meant to be read aloud, here, Tim and I will now read, when, in the course of an exemplary teaching career, it becomes necessary for one person to dissolve the contractual obligations which have connected them with the Fairbanks North Scarborough School District and to assume an independent station, a decent respect to the opinion of the West Valley community requires that we should celebrate this separation as absolutely appropriate.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
That teaching, when following best practices, is a wonderful but exhausting calling. Good teaching includes, 1, respecting and honoring student differences and similarities in a way that enables each to thrive and to achieve. 2, creating programs that challenge talents towards expanding intellectual growth and engaging in practice and engaging in continual professional development to improve their own practice. I need to improve mine. And to create a professional development network. Over 25 years, Miss Amy Gallaway has done this to perfection. And retirement is a well-deserved reward. Prudence indeed will dictate that a teaching career long established should not be abandoned for light and transient causes. But after 25 years,
What is my list of terrible?
it is a necessity to alter the lifestyle. And to prove this, let the We the People family's facts be submitted to a candid world that Amy Gallaway deserves retirement. Representatives of the We the People family, delegates Sandra Catchman, Andre Federici, Asher Harley, Todd Houston, Sue Leeson, Matt Matisse, Patsy Simon, and Mike Williams respectively offer the evidence indicating the worth of Amy Gallaway's retirement. We don't have 27. Okay. Sandra Cashman. She inspires her students with her passion for civic education. Her enthusiasm and concern for each individual are keys to the Alaska We the People team's success in the state and nationally. Angie Federici. She was a great mentor, helping to create lessons and activities online and hyperlinks that students could do online. She's extremely talented in breaking down the benchmarks and standards to their essence in order to focus on the most important and relevant aspects students need to know. A talented communicator who makes even the most difficult concept clear to students. She's gifted in many ways, having high standards, caring personality, and a strong sense of community and civic responsibility.
Asher Hartley. Amy Gallaway is by far the government and civics education GOAT. That's right, greatest of all time. Her commitment to teaching the principles of good government and how they apply to the world today is evidenced by multiple generations of Fairbanks citizens who now actively engage in civil society. Although Amy is a master teacher who has both a commanding grasp of her subject and a dedication to constantly improving her craft, her greatest accomplishment is imparting to people the power and courage to have one's voice heard For 25 years, Amy Gallaway has been a tremendous force for good in this world. Next, Todd Houston. She has made war against the tyranny of mediocrity. I love that line. Taking up arms in the name of civil duty to challenge her students to achieve more than they dreamed they were capable of. She has compelled her students to look to the duty as caretakers of their nation and their world. She's been an able mentor for the students whose lives she has touched and a source of inspiration for those teachers privileged to join her in the toil of our careers.
Sue Leeson. She's endeared herself to the We the People scholars and judges with her intelligence, discipline, humor, and compassion for her students.
Matt Matisse. Her commitment to teachers and students is evidenced by the countless hours she has dedicated to conducting professional development for new teachers. Her work ethic is impeccable. In addition to teaching her students, Amy has dedicated countless hours to share her knowledge with new teachers. She has created lifelong friendships with teachers all over the nation and extended her reach of excellence to those teachers' students.
Patsy Simon. Her impact on her students has been profound, instilling an enthusiasm for civic education and participation in the process of governance. With her participation in programs such as We the People and History Day, she provided her students with opportunities to develop a deeper understanding of events and institutions that shaped our nation. She has inspired hundreds, if not thousands, of young voters to analyze the issues at stake at the ballot box at each level of government. Her former students will make informed political decisions. Most importantly, they will vote.
And finally, Mike Williams. Amy has always been the person that asks the most important and insightful questions that push the thinking of everyone in her orbit. Her intellect and ability to connect with her students and colleagues is equally matched with her passion for teaching and for promoting civic education and engagement. She is the role model of what it means to be a civic educator and a community activist.
In every stage of her career, her excellence has been officially noted, culminating in being recognized as the 2020 Alaska Teacher of the Year. That included the opportunity to meet with President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden at the White House. We, therefore, the Friends of Amy Gallaway, appealing to those who have been influenced by and the benefactors of her good teaching, in the name and authority of ourselves, solemnly publish and declare that after a glorious and groundbreaking career during which we were privileged to work alongside Miss Gallaway, that she ought to be free to retire. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance, we mutually pledge to support Amy in the next adventure she tackles. But we can never declare our independence from her because we are permanently bonded. Thank you for your being here. Once again, you might not recognize their names, as we don't know, but these are all the people that Amy worked with, and We the People, who wanted to acknowledge her.